right, we're checking out the only game where an infinite amount of evolution just leads to an infinite amount of murder. It's human evolution. This is the first game I could ever think of where the entire purpose is to evolve and multiply and get fancier and fancier as time goes on, but the only thing that you get with all of your multiplication is just violence. Look at the violence. 2,000 years of evolution and all we did was just kill everyone we met. Oh. I was gonna say, what do I have to spend my money on? I guess I'm going to spend it on murdering the Romans. But first, oh yeah. 1,200, what kind of math was that? It was like so many months. I don't know how many months is yeah, plus 2,000 years, plus 1,000 years. Oh wow, minus 50, there we go. We are very, very evolved. We have guns. Compared to swords. Never bring a gladius to a gunfight, otherwise you get blasted so far that you fly out of the Coliseum. What kind of bullets are these guns? I love it. Everyone's just using like 50 cals in the Wild West over here. Black powder? I don't think so. It's like plutonium powder. All right, so as usual, I spend all my time becoming a better human being just to basically murder everyone. I think I just lost some of my years. Okay. Just keep spearing, just keep spearing. That's the spirit, okay? Now we have the old rapid fire musket. And then another 400 yards. I don't know if it'll actually evolve us. When it says 5,000 years, I'm assuming we're beginning like 4,000. What is that at the end? Who is that? Is that a dancing girl in a bikini? Why? More income, pretty much. I can get the years. I just want more money. Wow, they just start you off with big money nowadays, right? To 800 years, 500 years. You really have to get in the middle of your evolution. Can I get like both? I want to try and kind of game the system a little bit. I love how I get guns and the only thing anyone else gets in their evolution is just a cooler hat. They just leave their gun on their back. They're like, I don't know, I picked it up. The government gave it to me, but I actually don't know how to use it. That's fine. I'll do enough killing for everyone. Come on. Yeah, see right there. Dancing bikini girl. Randomly dancing in front of 3 chests. I just want to get there to know what she's doing. Well, yeah. Well, actually, I think the times 12 would have been better. Oh, plus 3 humans. I've evolved so hard that I've multiplied. We'll go divided by 2, plus 1,700 years. Plus 1950, kind of a random number to throw in there. Oh, we're getting past 7,000 now. I wonder what you evolved to. I've never gotten past the Wild West, as it were. Okay, getting closer to the random loincloth girl. This girl's like,
how come every minute that the human race gets better evolved, I feel more in fear of my life?
We're humans. We got one tool in our toolbox. It's a hammer or club, or a sword in this case. Plus 3,600 years, minus 1,830, okay. I wonder, like, technically how many years is it? Because now I have twice as many humans. We want the 2,000, and then we want the times 2. Oh, we're going big. Oh, yeah. Oh, what the? I'm like mech people now. We're not technically humans anymore. This isn't really human evolution at this point. It's kind of mech warrior evolution. Ah, we got to her. And, oh, we don't actually murder her. She just gifts us with glorious treasure. Maybe we murder her off camera. Okay, 600. I love how everyone comes to the fight wearing a grass skirt. Like, that's where everyone starts. I'm part of the Crusades now. And in the Crusades, we have machine gun crossbows, the bane of all mankind. And times 3 or 7,000? Times 3. Oh, now we're like different color mech warriors. We have slightly more mech bodies. Not really sure, like if time goes on, you get less and less mech bodies or what. Oh, these might be space suits. I think we're still human. I'm curious if you can eventually get more than 3 humans. Like if I can multiply my humans to stupid amounts. Times 4 years. Yeah, we'll go divided by 2. Into the big 3, minus 1,800, which we immediately get back. So that was a giant waste of time. Okay, I think, are we gonna get our best ever? Okay, 20,000 divided by 1, which is completely pointless, but you know, it's there sheerly for the purposes of us getting a ton of money. And now I can buy a new people. You'll see what I mean in a second. All right, evolution, here we go. Oh, I got a new robot skin. It comes just after the military guys. So I'm assuming there's still somewhere inside there's a fleshy, meaty human. See, I'm fleshy and meaty at the moment. The whole point of being a human is to eventually not be a human anymore. That is basically the end goal. That is the goal of all humanity, is to get better and better guns, kill everyone in front of you, and then eventually become a robot. I don't really know what we're gonna do as a robot. I assume probably play galactic chess all day or something. I started right off the bat with a crossbow. I wonder if you evolve so much that eventually the game just uninstalls. That's what it's like. It's like, yeah, this is your future. Stop playing video games all day and go do something else. No, I have to take my time and breed a lot. Okay, divided by 1 year, which for some reason takes some stuff away from you. And then, oh, all it does is highlight the area and then give you the exact same amount back. And we're just barely end up as Starship Troopers. Yeah, more income. The years themselves isn't really worth that much, because you usually get like 2,000. Ouch! I was gonna say you usually get like 2,000 right off the bat, so it really doesn't matter. Like an extra 10 years, what is that gonna do for you? I know in life being 10 years old is a big deal. Also, why am I murdering people above the pyramids? This has nothing to do with being a soldier. I love how I don't know where the off button is on this gun. They're like, take your finger off the trigger. You don't understand. We've evolved this AK-47 to the point where there is no trigger anymore. It just vomits out bullets all day. That's its one life scale. 3,000 months or 3,000 years? I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the years, please. Divided by 2. Yeah, we're gonna want divided by 2 and then times 4. Oh yeah. Then all of the gunfire. The problem is it's really hard to not touch the minus years when there's so many human beings in the way. I'm just tripping on people over here. Okay, 10,000. 13,000. Can I get to the next level of robotics? No. And then minus 1,000, and now I have to kill. These people are like longbowmen. Good old English longbows. Although I don't think at all that's the style of armor that they're wearing, but imagine how unfair that is, going back in time. Oh, do I get like a different outfit for my barbarian lady? She gets a leopard print. I know one thing. It is stabbing. All right, well now it's shooting. I got to stab people for like 8 seconds, and then I immediately went toward filling everyone with gigantic Fletchered holes. Let's see here, times 3, very good. Not seeing a lot of good numbers coming up in my future here. Not a big fan. 500 years is not enough to make people not be people anymore. For a second there, I thought it was Florida because I saw the palm trees, but it was just more pyramids. All right, time to buy a new person. Ah, times 10 years. Technically, it's not that much. Like, I just realized I've been getting so many huge numbers, like 2,500, that the times 10 years is not as good as I thought it would be. Lasery goodness, go! I'm just killing people through the ages. Times 18 years. Yeah. Can I get one way over here? I want to know what's over here. Oh, it's like an even cooler mech creature, but it ended up over here. So the problem is I can only stab people so fast. This is the problem with medieval warfare. See, the guns move so much faster. The stabbings, you can only get so many thrusted out. I'm not at all satisfied though with an evolution of only like 2,000 or 20,000 years or whatever we've done. That is not enough. Okay, now we're at 8,000 basically immediately. That's pretty good. And we have 3 people shooting everyone. That's also pretty good. Let's see here, minus 550. I was hoping for like a really big amount at the end, like a times 3 or something like that, but we'll take an extra 2,700 years. It is almost to 15,000 years, but again, we're still human beings, which means that we're nowhere near where we need to be in the end. I love that the goal of this game isn't really human evolution, it's basically human extinction. It's the rise of Skynet. I just realized how odd it probably is when YouTube keeps hearing me say that I want to buy these skins. All right, we're going 8,000 years right away. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, 1,200 or 12,000, I should say. We're measuring things in like an extra decimal place at this point. More money. I love how they're swinging and they're not actually hitting anything. These guys are like the stormtroopers. I shouldn't have picked that one. They're like the stormtroopers of opponents. Okay, we are going to get upgraded to the no longer, well, maybe there's a human spine somewhere in there. That's totally possible. I can't say that they're completely inhuman. I can only say that they're probably inhuman. The time has come to kill yet another civilization of people. Get ready, because I have the feeling by the time I get to you, it's not going to be at all remotely fair. First, I've got 3 humans. Then, we're gonna take 2,000 years off. Oh, I do not want to get hit with that. Oh, they got it. Okay, then plus 5,000, plus another 2,300, and the Starship Troopers are back. This time to kill the Musketeers. And the Musketeers wish that they would have grown up and become like lawyers or something. I want to eventually have someone go completely out of the Coliseum and just land on someone's dinner table while they're trying to eat. Like asking your son how they did at school today and suddenly a body lands on the table. So the year 11,900 is apparently the year of the power armor. That's what it takes to get here. Oh, I had an axe for a moment. That was new and exciting. My axe existed long enough to kill exactly 2 people. The axe probably has some like really poetic name too. Actually, if it was my axe, it would have like a stupid name. It would be named Ketchup or something. How you guys feel about violent condiments? These guns are named Ketchup and Mustard. You're welcome. Eventually, I'd probably end up naming all my weapons after things found in the deli section, as stupid as that is. I'd be killing someone, like saying my weapon name, and they would just start getting hungry. Like, I don't like fighting that gray guy. Every time I fight him, it sounds like he's ordering a sandwich from Jimmy John's. Spicy capicola! Sure, more years, why not? I don't know if it'll, times 50? Hey! I'm gonna walk right in the middle. I was gonna say, I kinda want to get both of them. Oh, now they're starting to overlap one another, huh? Okay. Oh God. No! Bow and arrow! Oh, it's been so many years since I used a bow and arrow. Murdering people with a bow and arrow is, actually, I guess it's pretty fulfilling. Yeah, divided by 2, I guess. I can only imagine the culture my people are growing up in. Basically, their parents are like, listen, if you shoot everyone in front of you, all that happens is money pops out. See, they don't actually feel any pain or anything. Huh, this is the first time I've had a fight that's even slightly, like, fair. It's a bunch of cowboys versus a bunch of gladiators. All right, maybe fair was an overstatement. The only thing I'm learning through all of this evolution is that evolution of human beings is like a terrible idea. No wonder the AI always ends up killing us off in every movie. More years is becoming very, very expensive in order to evolve. But it doesn't matter because starting to evolve pretty fast here. 19,000! Ah! I need to get at least over 20,000 to see if anything changes. See, now if it was me, I would totally troll people. Like, you get all the way to the end of the game, you get to the final evolution, and it's just like a weasel or something. Congratulations. You evolved for 20,000 years. You're now a slightly different colored amoeba. Yeah, that'll bring us all over to 16,000. So we're definitely going farther. Yes, I'm bionic spinal people every time now. And in battle, they heard him yell, "Catch up!" Oh, I've got like a much more Stormtrooper-esque style of outfit on now. Hello, everybody. I come from the future. They're probably all like,
oh, are you bringing us an end to disease and health issues?
not exactly. I am bringing an end to disease. It's via a gun. Okay, I want to know what's at the end of the rainbow. As you can see, I tripped and fell on a couple of billion coins. It's fine though. My buddy Outwit made it so that we can kind of mess with the year, and I want to see what happens if we upgrade ourselves to the most ridiculous year you could possibly do. So what number do I put in here? In general, whenever you don't know the answer to something, the answer is always more zeros. And they always say you want to run more DPS, so why not? Let's put that in there too. Okay, so now it starts, yeah, okay. Notice now it starts with the year, oh, the year that you can max out on is 50,000 years in the future. This is where it all ends. It actually goes past that, but look at the numbers, never mind, it just doesn't know how to multiply the numbers correctly. Oh my God. It was like past a billion years. The number area couldn't hold it anymore. It can't fit that many numbers. I love that the other people never upgrade as well. So it's just brutal. You're just murdering individuals that have nothing on you. Oh, now it's showing 150,000 years. Well, I wanted to know what would happen if we upgraded beyond the realm of normal game capacity, and it looks like you turned into Chappie from the movie. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Human Evolution. Run to the next time. Stay foxy. Much love.